Good morning. It's time for 11s. I don't know what you've been up to today. You may have been doing some work, you may have been reading, sleeping, out exercising. If you're an Arsenal player, then you've probably been at the training ground. Things haven't been going very well there. Sometimes when things don't go well, we get angry. Sometimes we get sad. The Bible paints some pictures when things go particularly unwell. And in the middle of the Bible, there is a little book called Lamentations, the Lamentations of Jeremiah. Lament is something we don't do very well. You might be an upbeat person. Well, Jeremiah wasn't. He was a prophet. He spoke God's message. But sometimes he did have a word which would perhaps inspire and encourage. And people use those things, about God's plan for our lives. God does have a plan, but that doesn't mean that bad things won't happen. Look at Jesus. So in the book of Lamentations, we have a cry to God. God, things aren't going well. We've been in a season when things haven't been going well. And sometimes we have to sit with that, and maybe the church needs to help society rediscover that. How deserted lies the city, once so full of people. How like a widow she is, who once was great among the nations. She who was a queen among the provinces has now become a slave. Bitterly she weeps at night, tears are upon her cheeks. Among all her lovers there is none to comfort her. All her friends have betrayed her. They have become her enemies. And the book of Lamentations carries on in that vein, pouring out heartfelt cries to God. You might feel like that today, and that's okay. Even in the midst of despair, God has promised never to leave us nor forsake us. So cry out to him if you need to. God's big enough. He always has been and always will be. For football teams, for viruses, for illness, for death itself. God is bigger than all of that, and he's the one who loves us.